Hello YouTube, welcome back to Unloved Autos. We are here in lovely downtown Howe, Texas with the latest video. Here we see the new addition to the fleet as of about 2 weeks ago. It is a 2023 Dodge Challenger RT TA. This has the 5.7 liter V8 engine with 375 horsepower and 8-speed transmission. Being the RT, it has the 375 horsepower engine. If it was the Scat Pack version, it would have more horsepower, about 485. If it was a Hellcat, it would have a whole lot more than that. Some folks are probably looking at this right now and wondering why I have this thing. I'm a dyed-in-the-wool Ford and Mercury guy. But my last 4 new pickups have been Dodges and Rams, and I've had great success with those. Really liked them all. And I've been daily driving Mustangs for most of the past 30 years, occasional exception here and there. But someone told me that there were a lot of 2023 Challengers left over on dealer lots, new ones, and being discounted for like $15,000 below sticker. So that kind of caught my ear. Started doing some research on them. Looked at dealers far and wide from here to Florida and found that I could get close to what I wanted, and with a little bit of extra negotiation down to, believe it or not, $17,000 under sticker. Compare that to COVID times where things were selling for above sticker. The 2023 is the last year of the Challenger. They're making them no more. It's the last year of the V8s in Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep products, except for the recently announced Jeep 392 that they're going to make in the next year. But for everyone else, it's dead. The V8s are gone and replaced by the Hurricane Inline 6. So the combination of an incredible bargain, the end of an era, and the end of the V8s made me decide to take a swing at this thing. It has the TA package on it. That includes Alcantara seats, cold air intake, the air catcher headlamps, which are kind of cool. Look down here. There's a hole where a headlamp would normally be. Also has the satin wrapped roof, decorated hood. I like that a lot. Has the graphics on the side. I am a sucker for stickers, whether it's on a 70s car or a new one. So once I realized the TA package had stickers on it, that was the one for me. Black fuel filler door, 20-inch wheels, 8.4-inch touchscreen. The color is Torred, T-O-R-R-E-D, one of those fun naming devices they use over at Dodge. Let's take a quick look at this thing on the inside. Driving it, it is definitely a big car, and it feels bigger than the same era Mustangs, but it drives just as well, just as fast. Well, not just as fast. It's down a few horsepower from the Mustangs, like the Mach 1, but still darn nice. And it's good for me because in this instance, I want a car that I'm going to drive every day. I'm not going to worry about it getting dirty or scuffed. I know if I bought a Scat Pack or a Hellcat, I would just put it in the garage and not drive it because I was worried about doing something bad to it. So this is the new daily. A few more details for those who may not know. The Challenger started as a model line back in 1970 and continued to 1974. They were not big sellers. They only sold, I think, 160,000 or so over 5 years, but they've grown to legendary status, and they're now among the biggest dollar muscle cars of that era. After they died, after 74, the name came back from 78 to 83 on a rebadged Mitsubishi Galant, and they called it the Dodge Challenger, and also had the sister car, the Plymouth Sapporo. They were a little Japanese car, and a lot of people were offended to have the Challenger name on it, but oh well, it kept the name alive for a while. Then it died again after 83, and it came back with this version in 2008. This is on the LX platform, which dates back all the way to the Mercedes days with Chrysler. They made these for what, 15 years, a long time. with not a whole lot of changes to them. They came with, you know, different V6s and different Hemis and other V8s, and they made so many different special editions. But the basic car is still the same. I guess they didn't have a lot of money to spend at Chrysler, at least on new muscle cars. This shares a platform with the Dodge Charger, the Chrysler 300, and the Magnum wagon. Those were all 4-doors. In 2023, they sold about 47,000 of these. I'm not sure if that includes the ones that are still on dealer lots, because there's a lot of those all over. Just look at cargurus.com and you'll see. Sales were really consistent for these over the period of the 15 years, selling around 40,000 a year, 50,000 a year, and they even outsold the Camaro for a while and survived the Camaro. Camaro's dead, and this one survived for a couple more years after that. Let us start it up real quick here, just to listen to it. It's not as cool as that trail duster I did last week, but it's not bad. Not bad. It'll work for a daily. If I can get the hood open here, we'll take a look at that real quick. There we go. It's a little dirty. You get the idea. Has the hood cover on there, unlike, say, the Mustangs, which just have everything out in the open. Nothing too fancy. Just looks cool. Well, anyway, that's it for this week, everybody. Thanks for viewing. Next week, we'll be back with either another one of the old cars or something interesting or something weird or maybe a guest spotlight. We'll see. Talk to you then.